Hey, I used to spend 3 days prepping timesheets for payroll. Now it takes, what, half a day tops?
Nah, I gotta check this out.
You should.
Sorry. There a motion to end the executive session and make it be. So moved. All in favor? Aye. That completes our discussion today. Do we have any closing remarks?
See, discuss something out here, what it would be.
Closing, just closing.
Oh, no. So when the residents come out, when they come speak, like I wanna have something in order to, like, we address every resident that come out. So maybe at the next meeting, we can have answer, like what you were saying with the follow-up, what you were just giving us about.
Like when we do the public comments, when they do the public
That way,
comments.
at the next meeting, that'll be on the list. Okay, so I went out there and I have this board and this was, so the people know. So it's not like they're just left with no answers, basically. So maybe we can do that for all public comments.
So and let me clarify, are you talking about speaking, responding immediately then,
No,
or okay,
no,
at
we
the
don't.
next meeting?
Right, just having the list, like maybe with the city manager's report or something. And you just go down and address everybody's concern. And the update for Fort Gillum would be, okay, well, I went out there to Fort Gillum. I didn't see this. Or, I have this board that they can communicate with each other, just letting the people know that that's the,
Then we didn't.
we're not
We
ignoring
didn't
it.
drop it because it looks like we're dropping
Right.
the ball. Because it never comes out.
Mhm.
Yeah, if it's a ward issue.
Even anything.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's a ward.
Yeah, I mean, because last week was mostly open records.
Mhm.
And there is a reason why that was happening. I have a clerk at the time.
No,
So
we
that
had one
delay-
there. We had one.
It's been a delay.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
been
I
quite
think
a
that it
delay.
just, because we heard a lot about the city's hiding stuff and this isn't it, or just ignoring the residents. And I can see why they feel that way because they're not getting a response. So that'll just have it on record that we are responding.
And then I would say that one of the things that the newest, the new kid on the box, so to speak, Miss Holiday mentioned with her years of experience, said that, we have to build on the records that we have because there may be something they're asking for we don't have, and that may be a delay. So I'm happy that we're bringing her on board so that we can get that.
And that's
process
true,
done.
but what we need to get in the better, because communication, like we just talked about, communication is key. You don't ignore an open record request. It don't matter if we have it or not. Before it gets to that 10 day, they should have some type of answer to something. Okay, well, we need a couple of more. You don't just ignore it because you don't feel like that's what you want to do, or you just feel like it's not of high importance. If it's an open record request, then the request should be fulfilled or they should be updated on where everything stands.
Yes, so there's supposed to be a response within the first 3 business days. And that response says like a description of the records and a estimate of the cost and an estimate of how long it's going to take to fulfill. And so I think there was some delay with the city clerk being out, and then, but a lot of those records are fulfilled. I think there needs to be maybe a public training on how to utilize the portal, because a lot of people aren't really understanding when records are uploaded for vice versa. So there's always room for improvement, but I think it's a great idea to do the catch up, because then everyone understands,
And
this
just
is
so
where
we're
we
on
are.
the record. It didn't have nothing to do with the city clerk because Mr. Parker been asking for documents for years.
So I know the Mr. Parker's, and I do know that several of those records were provided.
Right. Exactly.
That there's some, when you have multiple requests, there's multiple things happening at once. But I'm not here to make excuses about that. But I will say that the city is getting there and is doing a lot better when it comes to the open records. And happy to have the new clerk come
Okay,
on.
and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, cause I'm ready to go, my stomach hurt. I need to eat. It's like with that, nobody knows that. So with Mr. Parker coming up and he's saying he's not receiving his things, then maybe you can have a list. Okay, well, you requested this such and such on this day. We gave it to you on this day. You know, like just so that we're not being looked at like we're ignoring it and he's not being ignored. So the people just need to know that. That's all. Make a motion, we adjourn.
I want to make sure there was no more comments or discussion.
You good? You good?
Okay. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Wait,
you got-
before, I
Mayor's?
forgot, that, I
Oh.
forgot. Madam Mayor, so you need to make sure you say your comments at the end. People are asking why is the mayor not making comments at the end? So make sure you do your closing comments too.
I'll do that.
Okay?
I'll do that. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, you did. I'm so,
We got one more thing?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
Talking about baseball, you're not waiting till we
Yeah.
join the meeting to have your
I'm
own
ready.
meeting. Okay, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.
So this is. No, these, that, I'm.